A recent report released by the U.S. Census Bureau on Friday showed an increase in the country's trade deficit for the month of August. Hello, I'm Trevor Kroells. The report showed a 6.4% increase from July's deficit, bringing the total for August to $53.2 billion. The year-to-date numbers also show an 8.6% increase from where we were at this point in 2017. The total increase comes from large changes in both imports and exports. Imports of goods continued to climb by $1.7 billion, while exports of goods fell by $1.9 billion. Both imports and exports of services did move in the opposite direction of goods, but only by $0.1 and $0.2 billion respectively. The report shows the effects of several trade wars the president has engaged in recently. President Trump often referenced the growing trade deficit as a reason for the tariffs he has levied against foreign nations. The most notable of President Trump's trade war goals is decreasing the trade deficit with China, but a very large portion of this increase can be traced to tariffs imposed on Chinese goods in the form of a $1 billion decrease to soybean exports. Soybeans are the #1 U.S. agricultural export. Many of those soybeans normally go to China, and they were included in a list of goods that were subjected to a 25% tariff by the Chinese government earlier this summer, in retaliation to President Trump's tariffs on Chinese goods. President Trump's tariffs on steel and aluminum for other countries such as Canada, Mexico, and the EU also seem to be having little effect. U.S. imports of automobiles and parts increased by $1 billion, as well as consumer goods, which increased by $0.9 billion. The long-term effects of these trade wars are still unknown, but in the short term, they seem to be increasing the trade deficit.